Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. I'm so excited to be back with another video. We are going to do another Sunday reset, and I have a little DIY shelves. I'm putting new shelves. I'm not, Mitchell is, but we are putting new shelves in our kitchen area above our coffee bar. I'm really excited. Mitchell is going to hang them up later, so they'll be in the video. Overall, I just need a huge big Sunday reset in my house. I don't have kids, so my house doesn't get truly like messy. It just feels so dirty, and I think it's so hard to keep your house clean in the winter because you're in and out, there's salt everywhere, the snow, the slush, the yuckiness. You're home a lot more, you cook more, you spend more time in the house. Winter blues have like really hit me, so the only thing that's keeping me happy right now is cleaning my house and at least feeling like I have like my life together. So yeah, we're gonna go through, we're gonna clean all the stuff in today's video. But since I am craving like warmer weather, I am craving pasta salad, so we are going to make that real quick in the video too. Put up those shelves like I said, and yeah, just basic Sunday reset type thing. So I'll stop yapping, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Also, I just wanted to say, if you catch me dancing, it is because I always have music playing in my Sunday resets. I just can't put them in the video, obviously for copyright reasons, but just know, if you like see me busting in a move low key, it is because the music's playing and I forget that like I'm cleaning and recording myself, so just don't mind me. I don't know about you guys, but in my house growing up, every family event, every family party, there was always pasta salad, and it is a favorite of mine. This last weekend, I went to a Galentine's Day party at my friend's house, and she made a Galentine's themed pasta salad with little heart noodles from Trader Joe's, which was so cute, and it totally put me in the mood for pasta salad. So I know it's like -10 degrees out and it's snowy outside, but I ordered some groceries, got the ingredients for pasta salad, and the fun thing is when I make it at home, I can make it exactly the way I want to, or with as little vegetables and as many vegetables as I want. I kept it really simple this time, and usually when I make a pasta salad for a party or an event or something, I put in a lot of vegetables, but since it was just me and Mitchell who would be eating this, I just did cucumber and cherry tomatoes, pepperoni and cheese, and obviously the noodles. So simple, so easy, keeps it inexpensive because pasta salad really actually adds up when you have to make like a big batch with a bunch of stuff in it. So quick, easy, simple, and perfect to just pop in the fridge. Mitchell could take it to work to eat for his lunch, and I could eat it while I am working too at home. So it was a win-win. What you can't see in the video is that Coors is literally sitting by my feet while I cut up all these vegetables, and one of his favorite snacks is a cucumber, so of course I had to cut up really tiny pieces for him, put it in a little bowl, and give him a little snack because why not? In my opinion, pasta salad is always better the next day. So if I'm making pasta salad for an event or something, I will make it the day before so it can sit in the fridge and soak up all the dressing and the spices in it. But for today, since I want to eat it today, I am cutting up everything while the water is boiling behind me for the noodles. And I'm cutting it all up. I'm going to put it in this container, put the seasonings on it, put the Italian dressing on it, pop it into the fridge, let it be cold for a little bit, and then I do the same thing with the noodles because I want everything to be really cold and not get like weird and gross and warm. In my opinion, this is the best way to make pasta salad if you want to eat it same day for it to taste really good. And I know everyone has their version of how they make their pasta salad. This is how I do it. I always use salad supreme. That's like my favorite part. And then I just put in Italian dressing. My aunt makes her own dressing. My mom swears it has to be name brand dressing For me personally, I don't have a preference. I don't care at all. A generic Italian dressing works perfectly fine and I can't taste a difference. So typically I grab whatever's cheaper, and I'm very generous with the seasoning and with the Italian dressing. And by the time it soaks it up, you typically need to add more anyway. So you really can't mess this part up. Just eyeball it, taste it, see how it is, and you can always add more later. If you're wondering what's in my hair, I have those robe curls in my hair. I do this all the time. It was actually a suggestion that my therapist made, that even though I work from home, I should still do something to get ready, and I'm not going to do makeup and I'm not going to get like dressed up, but I will have my hair done, and this is the easiest way. I put these robe curls in at night and then I have curly hair the next day. I made the pasta salad before I got ready for the day, so that's why the robe curls are still in. But anyways, here I am just mixing everything together, and you basically have yourself a perfect pasta salad. Pop in the fridge and then you can eat it all week long. And like I said, don't be afraid to put in more salad supreme or Italian dressing into it. There really is no perfect method. It's all up to how you want it to taste. Pasta salad always makes me think of summer. It makes me want summer so bad. Like, I want this, my butt on the deck, the grill running, and getting like a tan on. So we're gonna pretend, because we got like 2 feet of snow on the ground, unfortunately. Okay, we're on to the actual Sunday reset part of cleaning up the kitchen. I thought I would start in here because it was a little messy because I did just cook, so I had to get those dishes done. But in my last Sunday reset video, if you guys remember, I did a Q&A of some basic standard questions so you guys could get to know me more, and it actually went over really, really well with you guys. So we're totally going to do that again. Okay, so for our first question, it is, what's a habit you're currently trying to break? For me, it's so easy, scrolling on my phone. My goal for 2026, one of my main goals, was to be more of a creator, not a consumer. I love to post and I love that aspect of social media, but why am I consuming it so much? You know, you catch yourself anytime you're doing something, you grab your phone, you just take a scroll real quick, you go on TikTok, you go on Instagram. It is my worst habit and I'm desperately trying to break it, especially before bed or when I wake up. There is no reason to be scrolling on TikTok in the morning or before I go to sleep. That's just not good for your brain. So definitely a habit that I am trying to break, and we slowly are getting there, but I need to have more progress with myself. Okay, question number 2. What's something you're intentionally saying no to these days? I thought this question was a good one because when I did my 2026 vision board this year, I actually put the word no on it because I want to say no to things more. After I started therapy this last year, I recognized and realized that I'm very much a people pleaser, and I'm someone who shows up for everyone 110%, and I don't want to be that way anymore. And it's not that I totally want to eliminate that from my life, but I want to find balance there. So this year, 2026, I'm saying no to doing things because I feel as if I should, not because I want to. I need to do things more because I want to, and I need to honor myself more. I think that was a little deep of an answer, but you guys probably understand where I'm coming from. So another thing I would say I'm saying no to this year is actually alcohol. I was never much of a drinker, if I'm being honest, but I would go out and be social, especially in my early 20s. But now that I'm older, I am not drinking because I'm at a social event and feel like I should be. I'm only drinking a glass of something if I want to. Question number 3. If you could romanticize one part of your daily routine, what would it be? Super easy for me to answer. My mornings, my morning routine. There is nothing I love more than waking up early, making myself coffee, not being rushed to do anything. So I love my mornings, and once it's nice out again, I will go for a morning walk almost every day that I can. I'll have my coffee with me. I will wake up earlier. It's just, chef's kiss is a good morning. It sets the tone for the entire day. Okay, next question. What is one thing you're proud of lately? This might seem silly, but I'm really proud that me and my fiance, we finally picked our date and picked our venue for our wedding. I did lose a parent in April of last year due to cancer, so the engagement era of my life, as I am so excited and so, in love and happy, it was filled with so much grief at the same time. So I had a really hard time enjoying these last few months and even wanting to plan a wedding. And I finally have gotten to a point where I'm ready to start planning. So I'm just so proud that I was able to get to this point. So although the obvious of booking a venue and booking your wedding date is so exciting, I am so proud that I was able to do it and genuinely waited until I was healed enough. Obviously it's still a long journey, but I'm at a point where I can mentally handle this and be excited about it. So I'm really proud. So if you guys would like to see any form of wedding content, make sure you let me know in the comments below. I would love to share this era of my life with you guys and walk you through the planning or affordable things I'm doing or how I'm going to do, a bridal shower and bachelorette or what I'm going to do, because I want things to still be traditional, but with an adaptation, because I don't know, I'm kind of like, I think weddings and social media have gotten a little cringe and a little too much and lost the plot here. For me, I really want a simple and beautiful wedding where you can just genuinely feel the love and have a good time, and it's not that deep or anything. So my next question is going to be wedding related. Question is, how did we get engaged? So Mitchell actually bought the ring in December of 2024, and we did not get engaged until the end of May 2025. The night that we got engaged, we actually had dinner plans that we planned a couple weeks prior at a new restaurant that was a fancier upscale Italian restaurant. This was totally not out of the norm. We always like to try new restaurants, but got dressed, got ready, we got in the car, and on the way there, he actually made a detour to where I was getting proposed at. He had my sister and his sisters and his mom set up the location. It was actually a wedding venue, and it was right by a gazebo by a pond where people get married at, but he had it set up for the proposal, and he had a photographer there that was hiding. We pulled into this venue, we both got out of the car, walked over, and it was set up with a white blanket with white rose petals everywhere. There was champagne and glasses and a big bouquet. It was really sweet. He was crying when we got there, and then he got down on one knee and he asked me to marry him, and then I got photos. So it was a really sweet and memorable moment, and honestly the location was so beautiful. I thought I would cry, but I was actually just so excited that it was finally happening that I was just like, heck yeah, this is happening. Yes. Like I thought I would cry, but I didn't. But it was a really beautiful, special moment. I have the pictures pinned on my Instagram page if you want to check them out, but they were really cute. I don't know what number we're on, but our next question is, what's one non-negotiable for our wedding day? Honestly, I don't know the answer for Mitchell, but for me, it is I absolutely needed to have open the door moment in the ceremony. I wanted doors open, bride walk down. I didn't want an outdoor wedding for this reason. I think they call this your Lizzie McGuire moment from A Cinderella Story, when she walks down in her dress. That's what I want, and I did not want to not have doors. That was my one non-negotiable for our ceremony. It had to be indoors with doors that open. So we got it, and I am so excited and very nervous because I don't actually like the attention on me. So I say I want this so bad, but I'm gonna probably throw up. It's fine. Okay, next question. What's something I didn't expect about being engaged? Honestly, it's how quickly after you get engaged, people are like, when's the wedding? What's your date? when are you getting married? You need to get married. Like, everyone has their like 2 cents and opinions, and it's like, ooh, give me a second. I mean, my circumstances were a little different, but that didn't stop people at all. Everyone's very, very pressuring, and it's like, okay, relax. I would like to be engaged for 30 seconds before I have my venue booked, and that's great if you do that early on. But for me, even if my circumstances weren't the way they were, I would have wanted to be engaged for a little bit before I just deep dive into wedding planning. But that's me. Like, I want to like take a second and live in each moment. So I was really, really surprised how like pressuring people would be. What's my dream wedding vibe / aesthetic? Literally black, white, gold accents, simple, clean, minimal. I do not like overdone anything in general. I don't even like stuff on my kitchen counter. Yeah, so I just want things really simple and really elegant and not too much of anything. Is that an aesthetic? I don't know. I have a vision in my head, so I'm interested to see it come to life. But just imagine, very simple, very minimal. I feel like my house and my aesthetic in general is like that, so it's probably no shock that I want my wedding to also look like that. Okay, I'll stop with the wedding questions for now, but if you guys want more, I will totally give you more and give you any details you want to hear, because I'm actually really excited and would love to talk about this. Our next question is, what space stresses me out the most? And that's such an easy one for me to answer because it is literally our upstairs. We have plans to completely renovate our upstairs, basically break it down to nothing, re-drywall, put in carpet, everything, and redo our upstairs completely. And I'm so excited, but it has been like a little stress that has been sitting in the back of my brain since we moved into this house. We don't even use our upstairs at all. There are 2 bedrooms, storage, and a bathroom up there that needs completely redone, but we are finally going to chip away at it starting as soon as the weather breaks. We are going to demo it and we are going to get it up and running, and I am stressed, but I am so excited. And don't worry, I will definitely be documenting and making content along the way. I'm actually really excited to make YouTube videos about, you know, the transformation upstairs, and excited to just do it. So stay tuned for that. Probably, I would guess, once the weather breaks, March, April, we're really gonna get started. So we'll see, but updates to come on that. But once it's done, it's gonna be so worth it, and I actually can't even wait. I guess this leads me to a question I did get in my comments on my last video. I had a subscriber ask me if I rent or own my house. We own it. We bought our house in May of 2023. And I did have someone also ask if we had an upstairs. So obviously, yes, we do have an upstairs. No, I never show it, but I eventually will. We do have a basement, and we have a garage, and we have a laundry room too. They're all downstairs, obviously. And our house is like a Cape Cod style, I think is what it was listed as, because someone asked me that too before. So I'm doing questions that I just come up with, but if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and in my next Sunday reset, I'll answer any questions I get. Feel free to ask about wedding, grief, anything. Like, I'm open to answer whatever you guys want to know. Okay, next question. What's your favorite comfort meal or snack? I feel like my comfort meal is literally spaghetti. It always has been. If you ask me as like a little girl, like my favorite food was spaghetti, and here I am 29 years old still loving spaghetti. So definitely a comfort meal. For a snack, I'm definitely like a chips and dip kind of girl. Love chips and dip. Kettle cooked chips are my favorite, but I love chips and salsa, chips and queso. Like, if you ask me my favorite snack, it's like some form of a chip. What's a purchase you made that genuinely improved your daily life? I mentioned I was possibly going to buy this a few videos back, and I actually did in the beginning of this year, and it was to buy a second phone used for only content purposes. So I outright bought a phone with no carrier on it. It doesn't have service, but this is how I record all my videos and how I do my voiceovers and my edits and photos and anything. I should have done this years ago. This has already made my life so much easier. My personal phone could not handle all the stuff that I was doing on it. Anytime I would work with brands or anything, it was such a pain, and this keeps me organized. My phone doesn't crash out. I'm not running out of storage anymore. This has been a lifesaver, and this was like the best money ever spent. I really wish I knew what number question we are on, but I have no idea. So next question is, what's your current little obsession? Honestly, my heated blanket. That thing is with me all day, every day, because I am freezing and it has been just so cold where I live lately. So when I'm sitting at my desk and I'm working my full-time job, I got my heated blanket on. When I'm sitting on the couch, heated blanket on. When I'm in bed, I warm my bed up with my heated blanket. So that has been my bestie until probably until, hits around 60 degrees. Okay, I'm gonna stop here with the questions for this video, but I will definitely do this again in my next Sunday reset. So if you have any specific questions for me with anything, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I will answer them in my next Sunday reset. So feel free to just relax and listen to the music while I finish up this Sunday reset video until we get to the DIY shelves that I was talking about. Then I'll pop back in and I'll start yapping again. Okay, so we've made it to the little shelves project. If you've seen my other video where I also did the shelves with Mitchell in the living room next to our fireplace, we're doing the same thing. We're just using a different stain. We picked out one that matches very closely to our kitchen cabinets, so it will just be appealing to the eye since these are going in our kitchen. Depending on how light or dark you want the stain to look, you could do multiple coats. We are only doing one because we don't need it to look too dark, and so he puts it on with a cheesecloth. I guess you're supposed to do that because of the texture and how it goes on. Beats me, I don't know. And then we put an epoxy over it after it dries with the stain, and we let that dry overnight, and then we pop these babies on the wall with brackets off Amazon. Super affordable. I think this piece of wood was like $7. Stain was a couple dollars. The epoxy we already had from the last ones, but I would imagine it was only a couple dollars too. Same with the cheesecloth. So it's a really easy thing to do. And we were actually going to buy shelves for this space because I wanted new ones. I had really small ones there previously, but we went to the store and it would have been almost $100 for 2 shelves, and they were flimsy and not well made at all. And I want to actually use these and put things on them. So it just made more sense for quality and price to just make shelves. I bought those little black shelves from Amazon when we first moved in. Hated them since I got them, but I was like, whatever, they'll stay up. Years have gone by and I'm like, you know what? It is time to change these shelves. And I'm so glad that we did because I think they fit the space better. The color matches the kitchen and it just looks so good all around versus the little black ones that were up there before. Now I just want to go shopping. I did end up decorating these with some decor that I already had, but next weekend I'm definitely going to go shopping, get some new pieces, and I will make that in my next video of how I decorate them. When I did film the shelves of this video all decorated, it actually was a 55-degree day randomly here, so I do have the windows open because I think it's called burping your house. I took full advantage of that fresh air, so don't be alarmed, it was 55 degrees, but yay, I think they turned out so cute. And that completes our Sunday reset for today. If you guys made it to the end of the video, I just want to thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this type of content, please feel free to subscribe, comment, like the video, all the things that YouTubers want. Make sure to leave in the comments below. Let me know what the weather's like where you live. If you live somewhere like sunshine and beautiful, I actually am so jealous because spring is nowhere in sight. So let me know what the weather's like and let me know what you're looking forward to most in spring. I cannot wait until the green starts coming back and color comes back on the trees. Like, oh, I am a winter hater. I always will be. I don't like the snow. I don't like the icicles from my house. I don't like the ice. And it's like, I think today's temperature was like -2 degrees and the local schools already have 2-hour delays. So that's gonna be this week. It's gonna be really cold. So if you live somewhere warm, just know that I am very jealous. You can talk about them in the comments and let me know how lovely it is to not live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, because it's poop here. So yeah, thanks again so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!